Okay, so here we are with Nova, about to start our crate session here, and just trying to teach her the concept that self-loading into the crate will get her rewarded. So this was trained just the same as the target mark with the cardboard box. There's no commands for this at all. I don't lure her to do this at all. It's simply shaping the behavior that I'd like to see and rewarding those behaviors, using the clicker to mark it as soon as I see it. And I will toss the treats in the crate just like the box, and that does encourage her to go into the crate. Now, you see she's staying in there nicely, and I'm doing a lot of moving around. So I'm trying to just proof it here. There I gave her the okay word and tossed a treat out in front of the crate to get her out. Now I'm just waiting. Again, there's no commands for this. I'm going to see if she'll offer me a behavior. And she did. She just offered to go in the crate. So click and toss the treat in the crate. And I'm pretty quick with the rewards here. As she becomes more and more consistent, you can increase the duration that you expect her to wait in the crate until you release her. Like there, she just came out on her own. I don't do anything. I just wait for that. Wait for her to re-enter on her own and reward that. So by me moving around, I'm trying to proof it to where, because remember, dogs learn by the picture they see. So if we only work on loading into the crate when I'm right in front of the crate, that's the picture she's going to learn. And I want her to get comfortable in the crate no matter where I'm at. So that's kind of why I was walking around. So here she lost a little bit of interest. She walked off and went down the hall, and that happens with puppies. Attention span, here she comes. Attention spans can be kind of short, so I can tell maybe I might be on the verge of losing her a little bit here. So I think, if I remember right, I do a little bit more and then I choose to end the session. So see, I'm a lot quicker now with rewarding. I'm not moving around quite as much. Trying to make this, capture the behavior I'm looking for, trying to make it very successful. Lost a little bit of interest again, but see how she comes back over and offers that? That's lovely. And again, I'm not asking her to do anything. She is choosing to offer that behavior for me. And so that's what I'm trying to reinforce here. So here's the release word, okay, and we're done. Shut the crate. And big celebration afterwards, of course.
She's so smart, isn't she? Oh, she's so smart. Okay, let's go get some other cookies. Let's go get some other cookies. Let's see.
Okay, so here we are. We're going to work on stay. So there I did kind of lure her into a position just for the sake of the camera.
Stay.
The angle of the camera isn't great. I didn't realize you can't see my hands really. But for this, I am giving her a verbal, and I'm also giving her a hand signal, which is the palm of my hand. You can kind of see it every now and again. And that's her cue to stay. So in the beginning, there she moved. That's not a big deal. We'll just start over. So in the beginning, I'll reward her for sitting. And then usually I just do a small movement like that, or even smaller. If you noticed when we first started, I just moved one foot. Just to kind of get her, recognizing this is what we're working on. If I get a fresh puppy out and tell them to stay and then just walk 10 feet backwards, they're probably going to follow me. So this just kind of helps warm her up to it. And you can see I'm gradually kind of building on that here. And I'm going to vary it. So I'm not always going to go, you know, 5 steps back every time, even if I know she can do it. I'm going to vary what I do to kind of keep her interested to where she doesn't know exactly when she's going to get the treat, but she just has to stay sitting. So the other thing with teaching the stay is you're going to work on 2 parts of the stay individually. So you're going to work on distance, which is what I'm kind of working on here. I'm not working on duration yet. So you're going to work on distance and duration separately, and eventually you start to bring the 2 together. So you know, if she's, and we'll have a little play session here. So this works good with Nova. Her attention span is good. She can focus very well. But after a few minutes of something, she needs a little break. And so we might get the toy out and, you know, do a little bit of this, a little bit of fetch, which is also good. It's just kind of help building this toy drive here. And play a little bit, and then we go back and do another little stay session. So trying to read the puppy is important. You don't want to burn her out. I'm always trying to end the puppy's training session when they are engaged and wanting to work. I never try and end it when the puppy decides they want to be done. I'm trying to hope to kind of just create with them, you know, just craving to do more, craving to figure out what behavior they need to offer to get a reward. So you can see now that we're starting over, she's a lot more engaged here. I feel like she's really looking at me. I'm able to just kind of go right into this here. She's a little more enthusiastic about getting her reward. So I think the play sessions in between can really help. And like that was really good, so I'm going to quit while I'm ahead and have a little play session with her before going again. Again, with the distance and duration, working on that separately, and eventually they will come together. You know, I'm working on distance first. So say I know she can take 10 steps backwards, or I can take 10 steps backwards, and I know she'll stay. Great. And then when I'm ready to work on duration, maybe I only take 1 step back and hold it. Can she hold it for 1,000, 2,000, and then reward her for that, and slowly build. Okay. And then 1 step back. Can she hold it 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and then click and reward. And eventually, okay, we've got a 3-second hold. Well, can she hold her 3-second hold if I take 2 steps back? And so I think you probably understand what I'm saying. Just slowly starting to blend the 2 together. But she's doing fantastic. She's the cutest little worker. She's super sweet, super playful. I think she's going to have good toy and food drive.